Peach's Christmas Invitation, hack made by Kaze. Don't know why that's at the top. So the pause will be F2. Just so I know what is pausing and what's not pausing. But yeah, hack made by Kaze Emanuar. I don't know if that's how you say the name. Not a lot of people say the last name, but most people would just say either Kaze or Kaze. I am just glad that I can finally play this game and it doesn't run at like 3 FPS. But yeah, welcome to the castle, Mario. I'm happy that you've followed Peach's invitation. She is waiting inside the castle. By the way, I'm Professor Egad's newest invention, a hologram, as he fades off into the distance. Well, didn't really get to see it, but yeah. You see those stars up there? Yeah, that's a good detail. I definitely love that. But because it had so many stars coming up from like who knows what other distance, it would cause older PCs to tank. Even though the textures of the stars exploding is literally just the same textures as the box, oh my god, it is still tanking my 3090 with a good Intel CPU, even though Razer is apparently better. But yeah, actually, let's look around and about. So I know when I did play this, I noticed that this was cut off. You couldn't even fall down. I was like, oh, invisible wall. I wonder why. But little did I know that younger me, being all into whatever I was into and was just like a virgin to ROM hacks and whatnot, it was pretty neat. And then you have, you know, this area where you can either get stuck if you even try. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh, finally this path is open. I can finally escape from... No. Basically, you have that little kid feeling of, oh my god, what's there? And then you get the disappointment when there's literally nothing there. But yeah, the castle definitely got overhauled. I would kind of assume that it has way more polygon counts compared to the original. Like, you can see the rooftop itself is just so nice. You know, I kind of feel like there should be something at the very tippy top, like probably like a flagpole. That would be good for the good measure, but I'm pretty sure that would have just made the game crash. Probably. Not really, but probably. But yeah, things here, they definitely lack a lot of 2D into it, but the 3D aspect, oh yeah. And then when we finally come in here, we're greeted with the Paper Mario 64 music theme and the castle interior. And since it was going off of that castle, I was just like, first thing I did was go inside the kitchen because I was like, oh, I'm curious. And then it changes the camera view, which also tanked. Oh, he's in the oven. Tank performances and stuff like that. Yeah, the performance wasn't all the best, but the detailing is nice. I mean, I don't know what modern emulator for the N64 that can run this, to be honest, and without stuttering. But yeah, that's the kitchen. Has that nice detailing, the nice touches, nice callbacks. So I will say I don't know which one I would do. I'm gonna just go for the Snowman, cause for this stage it's all a Banjo-Kazooie reference, or just a whole entire Banjo-Kazooie stage. Do not make noises, we hibernate. And we're clearly not gonna do that. And yeah, like, not only this, but like the fact that the coins were in 3D, like, blew me away. Like, it really did. And then just well, not even just that, but like, you know, the 3D coins were just a small taste of what was to come. But yeah, these coins definitely hit different. They really do. Like, I feel like this is, well, it is a Christmas hack, so of course it is the best time to play this, but Yeah, I don't know my Banjo-Kazooie stuff outside of the fact that it's part of a Rare game, and Donkey Kong 64 was my domain, so, you know, at least I had one game that could save without a memory pack, and everything else was just not memory pack. But yeah, nice detailing stuff. I never really played too much of Banjo-Kazooie, so I can't really say too much as far as the detailing. I'll probably have to look up, like, okay, it's really tanking here. They use the tree blocks for these star models that'll go down. I don't know why they have the word no in it or on. I'm assuming it's on. It's just the fact that you can't really, okay, custom enemies. I should have remembered to mention that. Overall customization, this is from Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure 2 to be precise. I have no idea where that bomb is from. Well, I'm assuming it's just customized. And oh, I think I got stuck. No? Okay. Saved myself. And though this was Kaze, this was before he came up with the creation of staying in the level and not having to jump right back inside the painting. And the way Mario kind of like turned is pretty weird, but yeah, typical me going out of order when it comes down to stars. So I'm gonna actually go in order, or until I find like the red coins and stuff. So yeah, there's always that. I don't think you can defeat those enemies though, or at least I don't know. I mean, I do like the detail that if you jump on their butt, jump on them, like you get the animation of, oh, my butt is on fire, or you like stood on some green poison or whatever the heck that is. But either way, pretty neat, not gonna lie. Yeah, this is definitely like a whole video in itself. Like, I would say you would make this video, trim it down. Hey, it's a race, but because I'm not too sure of where to go, I'm gonna just pass you up on that offer. Ooh, more coins that I never would have noticed. Is there another over here? And speaking of coins, I do remember that it would have like some sort of big coin, and also the fact that the display has the 3 X marks, which it doesn't mark. It's not a marking for the stars that you have, because I already have one, so I'm not too sure on that. I'm assuming that's for the giant gold coins. That I have no idea what those have anything to do with the game, to be honest. No, I don't feel like talking to Yoshi right now. Oh, I definitely love the detail that the chimney is actually like smoking, and then you have Gruntilda all the way in the distance on her broomstick flying across the moon. Like I'm guessing that's like a fat cow reference, not so much as a Santa Claus reference. Cause it's like they say, oh, I don't know, something about a cow's over the moon, something about what I learned in elementary school. I don't remember the whole 9 yards of it, but yeah, cows flying over across the moon. Because the term when pigs fly is way too redundant and overused. I did not mean to do that. I'm glad I know all these advanced tricks, so now I can just easily get up there without having to go all the way the actual way I'm supposed to. Even though I don't think it really added up to much besides going to a different path. And yeah, one thing about this stage and leveling is it's good as far as like a Banjo-Kazooie game, but for a Mario 64 game and for a kid who clearly isn't like speedrunning or doing speedrunner strats or knows speedrunner tricks, like it's a fucking nightmare. Like you feel like you're gonna slip on anything at any moment. Yeah, it kind of gives you that, you know, Christmas wonder of sliding and having the lag end up kill the whole entire frame rate, or at least, you know, the amount of customizable objects just overloaded. But yeah, definitely not a problem in this day and age. Kaze has definitely upped his ante. 60 FPS on a goddamn N64 console for Super Mario 64, man. Like just imagine that. Just go back in time and then just tell somebody that's exactly how N64 games will be able to run. But then again, it is Nintendo. They definitely have quality, but they definitely don't fucking have a want for criticism. Okay. What's up there? I actually want to see what will happen if I go to his little pipe. Like, this platforming is really scary, because I do not want to go all the way at the bottom. I really don't. Oh, it's one of those big coins that I've mentioned earlier. So with this precise... Why? Don't tell me I'm stuck. Why can't I... Why am I stuck? Okay, cool. Alright, that really didn't do much for me. Alright, come on, Mario. This is extreme. Yeah, I got one of the big coins, so now it shows it on the thing. So I'm assuming once you get all three, you basically get a already customizable custom star. Okay, let's see how far I can go with this. No, damn it. No, okay, I fell. I have fallen. And the lag is hitting. And I'm gonna be impaled unless I get out of here. Let me run all the way back. Go all the way to the igloo. Oh yeah, that's where it's at. Oh wait, that's a star. Yeah, just look at this snowman. Looking all cheeky with his actual really nice textured eye. Hey, there goes one tilt. Oh, she disappeared. I feel like there was something behind the igloo. Nope, I was completely wrong. I hate myself and my life, and I might just end it. Alright, time to get my maximum. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna suck when I don't use all of this footage though. Gee, that's 6 gigabytes already. 100 stars. Now, I do know that ROM hacks also back then would kind of like mess up sometimes whenever you would get like 100 coins. And I'm glad it didn't happen for this. Granted, it is by Kaze, so you can't really expect it to really mess up because it's him. Hold on. You're not about to tell me there's a limit to this. Well, text from to speech.com is the only thing that's gonna help me, because my damn phone apps decided to just kick the bucket. This is why I need an actual app. Alright, let's see where I can go to get some more stuff. So this is inside the Christmas tree. So I need to go inside the Christmas tree. I turned the lights on and now I need to go inside of it this time. The question is there... Oh, okay. I get it. You have to go at the base of the base of the tree and then go inside the pot. Right? Or you just climb it, you know, and then you go to another area. This is nice. This is real nice. Oh my gosh, I don't want to fall. Okay. Then I go up top. No, my Jesus. No. Yeah, we're not doing that. We are definitely not doing that. Oh, come on. This really sucks. Please look up. Please look up some thingamabobs. You got a video to make. All right. So save states would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and F5 and F7. All right, F5 and F7. That's all I need to remember. F5, F7. All right, cool. Come on. Nice platforming. It's really tight in here. How am I supposed to get this? All right, there we go. Forget all that mess. That was anxiety inducing. Red bombs and colorful Yoshis. Okay, now this is what really got me hooked when I first saw the ROM hack. The fact that like Kaze made it a possibility to ride a Yoshi. Like this is probably like the very first time you're able to actually ride one. And it's like, oh, you just go on him. And then he had the flutter. That was the awesome part. Even though Mario's model became really well, I'm assuming in order to get Yoshi to work correctly, like you had to basically make a stiff husk of Mario. But yeah, you ask them what they want, and then you're like, oh, I'd love to see a white Yoshi. Freaking racist. What's wrong with green? And then you go this one, yellow Yoshi, and his life would be complete. Something I noticed about the bombs is they kind of like have a weird white texture floating above the side of their head, so I'm not sure what's up with that. Maybe a oversight on Kaze's part, but it's small detail, it doesn't matter. All right, so purple, white, yellow, and purple, which should be pretty easy. I mean, yeah, and then you come here and then you use the D-pad and then you can like change the colors, which is like I don't know how he implemented this, but it's like, holy crap, this is like some arts and crafts type stuff. Okay, so this is yellow. I'm gonna just assume this yellow is good enough. And was it you? Yeah. And then I think you gotta talk to them again. Yeah, you know, making their dreams come true. It was yellow, white, and purple. And then I'm gonna work on the purple. Yeah, see? This should be a good enough color. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Oh my god. Nothing would be cooler than a purple Yoshi. Nothing would be cooler than I am purple, damn it. What, you want me to be more darker? Yeah, it kind of does look like kind of pink-ish. Okay, that's too much. Darken it up a little bit, you know. Yeah, that is literally purple. That is the makeup of the two colors that make purple. I don't know how he did that with the shades though. Like it's like it has to be more than a texture, just a texture thing. Come on, he's purple. Okay, so I'm gonna get off the Yoshi and Mario's gonna spaz the fuck out. I have no idea what's going on. I'm glad I caught that though. Okay. I am purple. Come on, man. Alright. That guy's just racist. I don't see color. I see black and white. Okay, so since this is a white Yoshi, I'll just go to the toad that wants white. All my dreams come true. But I do like the fact that like their dialogue actually changes. Like that's pretty neat. Like you gotta have to at least admit that. Okay, maybe something's going on with the Yoshi adjuster, but this should be good. Even though I still feel like them both at the max should have been good enough. Okay, I'm purple. I am purple. Thank you, my good man. Wait. Okay, yeah, so it had to be 3. And then the feeling of, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen the moment you touch it, the moment you grasp the star as Yoshi. And then Yoshi just fucking dies. You fucking kill Yoshi in the worst way possible by despawning him. Like, having him fall from a cliff was already bad enough, but despawning Yoshi. Racing on slippery terrain. Okay, so this is where it gets complicated, but because we know Yoshi exists, it should definitely make like the races more easier. I mean, I never really did this part, so yeah. No. Okay, now I can see why Kaze definitely made use of the L button. And the thing that kind of like, the thing that fucking sucks is when the game crashes and you're just there like, oh, damn, the game crashed. So then you gotta boot it up, then you gotta get out of full screen, then you gotta go back into full screen. Alright, let's try this again. Well, besides that blunder, Jesus Christ, man, this is tanking badly. This is probably going to take me the longest, if I'm going to be completely honest. Racing on slippery terrain. So I'm going to save state again, just in case it decides to crash, which it shouldn't. It's on 1.6. 1.6 wasn't known for its crashes, it was known for its stability, which is why people still use it to this day. Alright, cool. Oh yeah, that's right. If you went down like a slidey path, the Yoshi would like gain speed. Then Mario could just use his damn jaw and grab on the ledge, and yeah, the thing would be nice and dandy. So, alright, this one's kind of weird. One time around this place and then back to this flag. What do you think? Oh yeah, that's what it was. Kaze added like these waypoint thingies. I am very confused on where to go. Where'd he go? How dare you? See how this game works and how it tricks you into thinking you're doing good. Oh yeah, and one thing about this ROM hack is it's around the time before people decided to do the R button, basically Mario Cam, and then hold the Mario Cam and zoom out. I clearly did not get this, so I'm gonna just yeah, you know, there is no crime in bossing, say. Alright, finally, I got Yoshi. You know, this is my first time doing this. and this race. Yeah, I could say that the waypoints weren't necessarily the best in the direction in which they went, but you know, custom 3D stuff, you gotta love it. Why no? Alright, I can do it without the Yoshi. I can definitely do it. There's no stopping me. I am invincible. I am a man of Mamma Mia, Papa Pia, Daddy with no diarrhea. Okay, I'm on. I'm hoping that Koopa also didn't get stuck, because that was a thing to happen in ROM hacks back then. I know it would happen in I think it was Super Mario 74, but he clearly didn't get stuck, which lets you know only Kaze was able to do it this fucking early for customizable races and whatnot, which is still mind-blowing to this day. Sliding down the Snowman. So basically, though this star right here is what you're gonna use to hit those bumpers and then get the star. There goes Gruntilda, and she's gone. And considering how big this stage is, it's like it's not much of a hassle to get around, you know? I mean, besides, you know, probably casual people who don't know how to do what I'm doing right now, but yeah, it's pretty nice. It's like, it's nice and it feels good knowing that it was possible. Like, all of this was possible. But going up this little part is probably like the most trickiest for a lot of people, maybe, especially newcomers. So this is the moment of truth, the moment that we all know. Time to save state. Oh, okay. That was very anticlimactic. Let's try that again. Oh, okay, maybe Kaze didn't have the momentum stuff down until like 2019 or so. Momentum just wasn't a thing in Super Mario 64, so it kind of makes sense why you didn't continue to slide. Alright, this is the best one. So they're hibernating, so I think you would have to destroy them, and then maybe big thwomp comes out of nowhere, possibly, or something like that. I don't know. I feel like this texture down here just means utter death, but who's to know? Okay. Oh, I think what you had to do, right? You had to go up top of here. Yeah. And then you do it again. What do you think does that shield mean? What do you think does that shield mean? Stop. Shield. Okay. One last time, if you do that again, I'll come out and crush you. Ah, so menacing. And then he's out there. That's the last time you'll ever disturb me. And just in typical Thwomp fashion, just, you know, Thwomp him 3 times, and he'll be out of commission. Oof. I'm defeated. Take this star. I mean, to be honest, he wasn't more in the right than Mario. Like, all they wanted to do was hibernate. Not sleep, but hibernate. AKA, get away from the cold, and then just be cuddled up and sleep for the whole entire winter. I don't see any problem that Mario was the real monster. And that's all the stars for Freezy Peak. Yeah, so there's this one. If I remember correctly, this is like the bane of my existence. Yes, it is. Welcome to this furious level. I'll give you 115 seconds to kill all enemies. If you can't kill all of them before the time runs out, it's over for you. You'll die. Edgy. I really hate, absolutely hate with a passion this stage. Like, it actually has a timer, which was unique, but like, why did they do this? And then it's crazy because it's like, considering it's a very early ROM hack, you're like, oh wait, you might be the type of person like me who's like, oh, I need to get all the coins because I need to get 100 coins, without fucking knowing that you can drown inside this water, and then the Goomba just, the Goomba fucks you over because he falls inside the water. But yeah, the Goomba falls inside the water and fucks you over, and then you gotta deal with doing this all over again. Imagine that. Like, this one is definitely one of those tense situations that is like, one, it's Christmas. Why am I in a tense situation? It's Christmas. Let's be jolly, not tense. And then right here, you have to save. Make sure you do some taco flips. God damn it. You know, do some taco flips. You gotta make sure it's fresh, nice, clean. No, don't fall. Save again. Make sure you get it. Roam around. Question what you need to do with your life. Come up here. Do not get hit by the ball. Do not. I promise you, it will be bad. Or wait. Can I just? Oh my gosh, you can't even do the little trick. Okay, this is definitely gonna kill my time. This is killing my time. Oh my god, this is awful. I'm getting fucked up by these snowballs, man. Alright, I don't know if this includes Wizpig. Oh yeah, he's inside this game because Kaze likes to fucking flex. Like, what can we say? So that's 5. Come on. And then, oh yeah, the camera like fucks you over because it's fixed, and then it's like, why is it fixed? Okay, so he's not the last one. There are 2 more, and it may or may not be Wizpig. I know there's him over here. I think it's Wizpig. Yeah, it was Wizpig. I'm very confused. I don't know where I'm going. I just freaking killed Mario because I don't know what to do. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright, let's try this again. Go to the right. You see Wizpig. Save. Oh my Jesus. I killed him. It hit him. That's cheating. Okay, hit it again. No! Why'd you stop? Why are you stopping? Don't. Just keep moving. Oh my god. Wizpig is dead. So you have to really rush this part. God fucking damn it, dude. Jesus Christ died on the cross for you, Mario. Alright, come on. Oh, fuck. No. This is really tense, man. Oh my god. Stop. I hate myself. Alright, come on. We can do this. I thought I killed you. Alright, look at that. Speedrun strat. I definitely need to look up a speedrun for this. I want to see how people did, even though it was really, really awful trying to do this. Alright, cool. No, there's no one there. There's no one there. Whatever. Go get the last one since he's like the easiest. Alright. Alright, cool. I am in the clear. I just need to go this way? No. This way? Yes. Get the... What are you doing, Mario? I died. I died because I punched him. But save states. Save it all. No, get up, Mario. This is why I died last time. I mean, I kind of won, but alright. Alright, this time. Oh, thank God. Alright, let's risk it. Yeah, see how everything kind of like comes together. Oh, wait. I need to hit the switch to get my coin for this area. Alright. See, I just love how everything was, especially when it came down to the Sonic bumper. Like, that was so new to me. Like a Sonic bumper inside of a Mario game. Like, what is that? Oh yeah, and I guess this counted as a boss battle. I mean, if you listen closely, you can kind of hear the fact that you hear Bowser's footsteps. So I do know there are 2 more coins inside of Freezy Peak, but I'll come back to that later. And this is the upstairs. I'm pretty sure Peach's room is basically off limits to Mario. You know, you got your nice chocolate cake, your nice dead 3-dimensional turkey. I feel like Kaze could have benefited if he just put in some 2D textures and not making so much effort to make 3D plates as well as 3D cookies and 3D bottles of milk. Yeah, definitely could have. And then 3D models of pudding. But you know, there was his good effort into the time. Somebody ate the birthday cake. Not the birthday cake, but the strawberry cake and didn't give anybody else a piece. And this is where we... Yeah, 2D stage. Huh. You know, this is the farthest I've got inside this ROM hack, to be honest. What is this? That's new. It's a good old question blocks from Mario 60. Whoa, classic Mario games. Don't know what happens if you touch the penguins. I'm assuming you get hurt. Oh, okay. Oh, what was this? What is this? What is this, Mario? Ouch. Okay. I mean, it would have been more awesome if it had the added difficulty of not having blocks there. Darn it. Hold on, I can do this. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. I feel like if there's fire flowers here, I should have saved. I should have saved, damn it. But yeah, I feel like if there's fire flowers there, then, well, if there's piranha plants there, then clearly there has to be a need for a firepower. I do like the way the blocks are. I mean, they still explode in Super Mario 64 fashion, but just the fact that they were there, is what feels really, really nice. Texture-wise. Alright. Oh, I didn't make it this time. Oh my god. The heart attacks is real. It's a Koopa! And it's flying, which is like awesome. Oh my god. That is awesome. That actually helped. Can you not get your shell? He fell. He died. Alright, cool. What? Okay, surely it'll come back. What? I guess it's not gonna come back. And it's just gonna continue to spiral out of control forever and ever. I just need one more coin and I'll be done, I think. Holy shit, you do get hurt by these guys. Oh my god. Kinda like how that transition worked. Look at that. Platforming at its best. Even though I didn't get to get that one coin back ways back. Wait, hold on a second. God damn it. Oh crap. There we go. It's the penguin dispenser. And we can go inside of it. That's nice. Whoa. This is unique. I wonder what would have happened if I went the underpath though. Well, I'm dead. Oh, I can actually get a chance to look. Oh my god. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. Oh, I missed a shot. Oh, it's the block from Tick-Tock Clock. Oh, no. Oh god, thank you. Thank you for snowing. No! I'm really messing it up here. An hour has elapsed. Okay. Oh, that actually makes it easier. Nope, I was wrong. So many failed attempts. Why do I keep messing that up? And I'm trying my best to not use save states. Oh, that was easy. These aren't where these are supposed to be at. Kind of wish it was more than just a one-up that was over there. Like, I really didn't feel like that was deserved to be there. Like, it should have been something better. No, wait. Is this? Oh, I thought it might have been a warp to somewhere else. What? This is snow. How did I take damage? I call bullshit. I feel like this is sinking sand. I could be wrong. Definitely not about to test it out. Wait, what's up with this crystal? This whole entire cave aesthetic is pretty nice. And for a second I thought maybe it was fluorescent, but you know, it is a cave, so why would it? I mean, this one is fluorescent and see-through, so why wouldn't any of the other ones be? What's my basic mentality? Oh, okay. Okay, so that saved me from a death. Yeah, I'm gonna just save those coins just in case. Wait, is this just a different path I could have went? Yeah, that kind of sucks. See, I'm glad I saved those coins. Now I can bask in the fact that I'm dumb. Wait, if I think correctly, I think that over there is either a copy of what I was on in the last, I guess, biome area, the first area of this place, or it's literally like a small miniature Bowser fire stage. Oh, okay. Or it's just one of the things that if you guide it where you want, it just follows. Okay, nice. Oh my, come on, Mario. Jesus, this is a death trap waiting to happen. I have enough. That's pretty nice. I don't want to do this again. I literally have 1 HP. Please, help me, princess. What? This is not the end? What the? Target found. Identify. Mario. It has a health bar, my guy. What is this? Give me this HP though. First off. Ooh, the stage is like, what? Ooh, the way he dies is just not really good. You know what? Let me actually look around the castle. Matter of fact, let me look around the scenery. Like, okay, so I am on the outside. Cool. I wouldn't have thought of that because it's like, it's a cave. How did this become a thing? Oh, well, at least there's like a 1-up. So every time you die, you can always come back there for people that don't want to use save states. I do not recommend it, but it's always an option. Will it respawn like after you die a few times? Who knows? Come on, rematch. I'm assuming you just can't hit the middle yellow parts. I have no idea how I'm gonna be able to defeat this guy. Oh my Jesus. What are you doing, Mario? You can't get zapped and hurt at this, well, hurt then zap while hurt at the same time. What is this? This boss is OP. Wait, he stopped. He stopped. No! I think you have to kick him in the eye, possibly. Yeah, like right now. No! Damn it. Come on. Like, his health is just... This guy is OP. Like, there's no indicator. There's no telling how to defeat this man. This should not be taking me like an hour at all. Alright, let's start from scratch. So I'm gonna jump at this man, and hopefully he's a nice guy. Come on. Like, his arms do despawn. Okay. So you do kick him in the face. That's what he gets. Going against the plumber. Oh, fuck me. Are you serious? He can even go at random times? Where did he go? Alright. What? I mean, I guess it does make sense. He did kind of like dive face first with his hand. The UI actually like betrays you in this game though. Okay. With the snake eyes and the lag. And once again I do that dumb shit. Why? How do you fight against that? I'm very confused by all of this. Okay. There we go. So, I don't think you have to kick, you just have to jump on his head. Aw, you suck. Oh, how'd you miss? I was like barely moving. See, this would be really awesome if he remade this. like you don't even have to work from the ground up. Like, we would just take it as it is and then just work or rework everything some sort of way where it's like the models aren't as demanding, or put it inside the PC version. Okay, that's hit number 2. Just 3 more. I doubt there's like gonna be a transformation thing, because even what the, so these asteroids are starting to come down for me. I see it. You know, the world is at stake, not just the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, why? This camera is not very friendly, not gonna lie. Alright, one more. I think. Yeah, one more. I mean, at least it's more interesting than Bowser. You jump on his head in classic Mario fashion and you just defeat the bad guy. Okay. And then you die. You die because you weren't paying attention. could have killed him. I'm pretty sure that meteor is just gonna always land on that one spot. God. So generous with the, window of opportunity. Why? Why? You would do that. Watch, he's gonna attack me, isn't he? No, he was right there, but I got scared because of the electricity. Come on. Look at that. Give me that star. You don't deserve it. Oh my god, the meteor. I was like, okay, is it gonna show up anytime? It's like, nope, yep. I don't feel like dying. So that clearly wasn't all there is. Like, I refuse to believe that. It couldn't have just been that and that's it. Oh, never mind. Hey, here's Princess Peach in a very laggy room. Okay. Oh, Mario, you are finally there. Finally there, finally here, or finally there. I wonder where all our other guests are. Well, if you are bored, jump into the painting and collect some star coins. See, that just lets you know we have not beaten this game to the fullest extent yet. Maybe you can go inside of Peach's room. Maybe, just maybe. But it's kind of hard to tell when you actually did collect, like, multiple star coins. But then again, there's only like 2 stages really, so I don't even know why I even said that. And I'm assuming there's probably something that's done with the kitchen. Who knows? Yeah, 2 more coins that I need to find. So at this point, it's just the Easter hunt. You would kind of assume this would be the area to have a gold coin, but I'm gonna just assume that it doesn't. Yeah. Yeah, but so far, there were 7 stars, and then the 4 that I got. And, the end game doesn't necessarily mean get all the stars and that's it. This is Kaze we're talking about. Like, inside the Snowman, there's like something up there. Something about it. I probably have to use a Yoshi. Yeah, I didn't even think to do that. All right, got my Yoshi. Now we just need to see how everything goes. I really hate the fact that like Yoshi slides when you're in a very incline. Oh wait, I see a cave off in the distance that I clearly missed. An oversight on my behalf. Yeah, right there. There's a cave. Maybe it's possible. Oh, this leads to the Snowman? I wonder. Wait, that's where I clearly came in through. Is it? Hold on. No, it's not. Coin! Alright. Now up here. There should be another coin here. Why are you all freaking attacking me? Alright, so the last one must be inside of the Snowman. Yoshi, why'd you have to go and leave? Alright, there we go. And he's going fast. He saw those Sonic Adventure 2 enemies and he said, I gotta go fast. Alright, I'm really glad he did not slide off that. Alright, come on. Time to slow down. I know we're in a rush, but not that much in a rush. Alright, this is where it starts lagging. What was up with this part? Yeah, because it's like, it's just a path, but nothing more than that? Nothing that I can use to my advantage besides looking at Gruntilda? Mario, what have they done to you, my boy? And then we're gonna use the fact that Mario can use his jaw to vice grip this thingamajigger. If he can stop sliding for like 5 seconds. Okay, so if I just do the second jump. No? Okay. Alright, oh, come on, Mario. It's not that serious, man. You can do it without Yoshi and without the lag. You know, something I didn't try doing? Get enough distance from here, right? And then triple jump. Oh my god. I almost had it. At least I think I did. Oh! Alright, this is the best positioning. No! Alright. Oh! Alright. We are at the tip. But, how do we get up there? Okay, eyeball to the left doesn't do anything. The only thing that I feel like could be a possibility is the fact that it wants to see a green Yoshi. Either that or maybe this had a cannon inside of it. And I was clearly dead wrong. No. No! Yeah, what was up with this area? Because it had 2 of the Sonic Adventure enemies. But, like, why? I hate the fact that you can't kill them, but I feel like I know what they are. I think they're the Spinies. Ouch. You know what? So, I'm gonna load up a cheat real quick.
20 minutes later.
Oh! Of course. The present. Well, time to go to Peach. Let's see what she'll say. Probably nothing, but it was worth a shot. Oh, Mario, you are finally here. I wonder where I guess are. Jump into the paintings and collect some star coins. Well, this is very anticlimactic, but maybe I have to fight the dude again. I really don't want to, but I do want to check out the area though. Oh yeah, that's right, there were 2 coins here that I didn't get because the game didn't tell me how to get it. Yeah, like up here and stuff. Yeah, I don't know how to get down there though. I mean, I've broken this, so it is possible. Unless it's only for this turtle, which would actually make a lot of sense. Like programming wise, like, hey, you know, it's like, no, just only this turtle. Oh crap. I mean, it should come back, right? Oh my god. Just like my dad. Unlike my dad, it came back. Ouch. Oh yeah, there was the path that was underneath it. I forgot about that completely. And stupidly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Chill out. Okay. That, I believe that's all of them? 9? Why do I feel like there's one more? Whoa! Everybody's back! And look at this edgy dude. I'm gonna talk to you last. So, what does Peach have to say? I'm pretty sure she's gonna say the same exact thing. Finally, everyone is there. Is here. It's nice to see everyone happy. Let the dinner begin. Okay, yeah, let the dinner begin. Is everybody in here too? Oh, no one's in here. Nobody wants to be in the main hall. Anybody in the kitchen? Nope, nobody wants to be in the kitchen. Except for the lag. The only thing that wants to be all over the place is the lag. Wait, isn't there anybody outside? That's a good question. There is absolutely nobody outside. I've made a very terrible mistake. I do wonder why Kaze chose 9. Like, why go with an odd number when you could have went with 10, you know? Especially with... Wait, so you need 9 star coins and you need 11 stars to beat the game. Wow. That's crazy. Okay, so let's talk to Slow King. I think... No. Well, one of the slow joints. I feel dumb and misplaced. Yes. You really are. Hey Mario, don't you want to eat? Alright, Yoshi, what do you have to say since I can't ride you anymore? I hope we can go on an adventure soon again. Wait, it seems that Peach forgot to get some watermelons for me. Dude, you'll be fine. You eat everything. It's the rat dude. girl, thief, don't remember whether it was a girl or boy. Hi, I'm Babette. I'm here for Babette. She's really annoying because she wants to go out with me every day. I hope she doesn't annoy me during Christmas, holidays. I want to spend it with my family. It's a star from Mario Galaxy. Can I eat that? What do you have to say, Bomb Mob, in this laggy room? All of this looks so tasty. Hi, I'm Babette. I'm here with my BFF, Babette. I'll spend all the Christmas holiday with her. I love this peaceful conventions. They are so rare. Peach gets kidnapped too often. Yes, we all agree. It's the penguin inspector dude that, believed the lady who was hysterical. So you were off to visit Peach and then flew into space to fight some kind of robot. Don't you notice any logic mistakes? It's a Goomba. It feels weird to be the only Goomba here. Goombas are social animals. I think none around here actually likes me. No one around. Okay, they forgot to add a space. Got it. Sure, let's talk to you, my dude. I am sent by Kaze, the creator of the universe and space. My mission is to give you a message called credits. All creatures living in this small world were created by him. He had help from persons that sent him the architectures of these worlds while creating the space himself. There are some more people to credit, but I doubt you are interested. For more hacks, visit youtube.com Kaze BG0 or just search for Kaze Emanuar. That was it? Dang, dude. Well, it was pretty enjoyable knowing I can actually play it fully. I mean, it still has its shortcomings, its few gripes and whatnot, but for what it is, I guess you could say it's still aged pretty good. It's just the frame rate is the only thing that really didn't age well at all. Everything else is just fine, to be honest. Yeah, it's a little unoptimized, but it still holds up. Definitely still holds up, especially with the unique of giant levels, completely new assets, textures, all that stuff. And then Yoshi, you could ride him, and not only just ride him, but change his coloring. That was a pretty unique experience. I would still want a remake of this though, if it ever came down to it, but yeah, that's all I can really say.